Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists, all seeming to have similar qualities while all being different and unique in their own way. I won't be including Yuga or Udius because I haven't watched Sevens or Go Rush. Crucify me in the comments if you want, I just haven't watched them. I'm also just gonna quickly say that I don't dislike any of these protagonists and I like all of these Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. And this is my opinion, so feel free to disagree and let me know why you disagree. My number 6 pick is Yuya Sakaki. Something about this character never really clicked for me, and I think too much of his character relies on these dimensional counterparts of himself, and it's a struggle to define him as an individual. That being said, he is an entertaining duelist, and there are moments that make him very fun to watch, but the most entertaining parts of this series involve him losing his mind, with a little bit of help from Yuto, and when he fully loses his mind, I think they just miss the mark, and Zark really isn't that threatening or scary or well written in my opinion, so just based on Yuya, unfortunately he comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5, I've got Jaden Yuki, probably the definition of a fun duelist. He clearly has a love for the game, and Elemental Hero is one of my favorite archetypes, partially because of this character. There isn't really anything particularly wrong with him, I just feel there's nothing particularly outstanding about this character either. He's just simply enjoyable. Coming in at number 4, I've got Yugi Moto. Now I know he's the original protagonist, and I do give him a lot of credit, because Yugi is still a very interesting character, as like most of the protagonists after him, he has a strong focus on friendship and doing the right thing. Remember, he's the one that stops the Pharaoh from attacking Kaiba in Duelist Kingdom. He is the voice of reason among the two, and although at times it seems like he's taking a backseat to the Pharaoh in the majority of the duels that they share, he was important in the win against Pegasus, he keeps the Pharaoh in check, and by the end of the series, he is the undisputed king of games. Coming in at number 3, we've got Yusaku, who was the first protagonist in a while who was already a fantastic duelist from the very beginning. We got to see some incredibly intricate play, which is something quite rare for Yu-Gi-Oh! As sometimes you watch the series and think, well, obviously. And the protagonist with potentially the darkest past, a kidnapped child used for the Hanoi project, being electrocuted and starved. It certainly brought more of a mature edge that Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans really seem to enjoy. A character who, unlike Yuya, I feel was given a lot to explore from the very beginning. So coming in at number 2, we've got Yuma Tsukumo. I really enjoy this character because he is absolutely terrible from the very beginning. The progression of his dueling ability really is shown throughout the course of this series, and that's something I really appreciate. We see him learn not to rush into everything, as he takes his time devising strategies, rather than going full steam ahead with no plan. He has a pure love for the game, very similar to Jaden Yuki, and I must admit, Xyz summoning is my personal favorite summoning method, so I really do enjoy the number hunting aspect of this series, and seeing Yuma use some of the different number cards for different situations, although we didn't get to see them all, was very cool at times. Yuma isn't devoid of his dark moments, as he was deceived by Vector and made Astral feel betrayed, leading to one of my favorite episodes in the entire series. Yuma and Astral managed to pull off a Zexal morph, but something isn't quite right. Astral lost his trust in Yuma, and their bond has been severed, so what we're left with is this masochistic vessel of Yuma taking damage in this duel for no reason, forcing Yuma to develop as a person, find out why what he did was wrong, and become a better friend. So coming in at number 1, I've got Yusei Fudo. His ace monster is fantastic, the evolutions of his ace monster are fantastic, he's a very capable duelist. I think it was a great idea to go with an older protagonist. At the start of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, Yusei is already 18 and finishes this series when he's 20. I like that you still get to see him grow and mature as a character, but not having it rely solely on the fact that he is getting older and that it's expected for an older person to be more mature. He's got one of the best backstories in my opinion, especially his ties with the likes of Callan, and he perfectly fits the setting of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. He's marked, he's been to the facility, he is not perfect, but he does have good intentions. Some criticize Yusei for being too serious of a protagonist. I actually really enjoy this approach. It's not like he's completely devoid of any humor or funny moments, but it's not entirely a comedy show. We should have these serious moments in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it shouldn't feel out of place to have them. And that's just another reason why Yusei is such an effective protagonist and my personal favorite.